Ah, hello. I'm kind of hungry. Let's make some food. Yeah, we're doing that dinner for one thing again. What I'm making tonight's kind of complicated, but it's worth it. It's that kind of joke, you know, everything old is new again. Now, this is an old Italian recipe with cauliflower as the main ingredient. Yeah. So let's take a look. Now, the first thing I got to do is warn you. When you go roasting cauliflower, which won't... Oh, there you go. You can see that we got some browning on these. You got to be careful. Roasted cauliflower is sweet and very addictive. This recipe actually called for steamed cauliflower, lightly steamed, but I roasted it, and it's a lot better. So, magic little food processor, and some roasted cauliflower. Like I said, this recipe is kind of complicated by our standards, but once you make it, you'll realize, oh my heavens, why didn't I make that before? You'll notice the cauliflower is cold. Roasted it earlier today. Yep. One trick with cauliflower is the core. Let's see if I can show you this properly. The core is edible. So after you cut off the florets, peel the core. You know, cut it down to a nice medium size. Chop it up, roast it too. Good stuff. Even my dog likes roasted cauliflower. So let's do a little bit more of that. Like I said, this is an old Italian recipe. Oh God. One warning, this is not date night food. Oh heavens, that's good. That's very good. But yeah, if you're having a date night or something like that, you do not want a high fiber and moderate fat dish, such as roasted cauliflower. That will ruin your date night. Come on. Okay. There we go. For a minute I was worried that I was going to have to edit this episode. I am going to have to make a slight change though. The cauliflower is acting as a batter. And so it is gumming up the food processor. Let's get the big chunks that I just threw in out. And get the small chunks out as well. Oh, that is wet. The joy of doing everything live. Real time. Trust me, nothing in your kitchen will ever go wrong. You'd have perfect confidence. Yeah. Actually, you should have perfect confidence that it's only food, and whatever does go wrong, you will recover from. Okay, one more time with the cauliflower. So be careful with roasted cauliflower. It is sweet. It is surprisingly addictive. It's almost like cannabis in some ways. Yeah, I said the C word. It's that thing that just kind of comes up and says, oh, you do me too often, you won't live without me. All right. So, one more time. How do you roast cauliflower? Well, you cut it into florets, cut up the core, little salt, little olive oil. Throw it in the oven, 350 for about half an hour. Just until you start seeing some brown on the outside. Okay, I have some perfectly ground up roasted cauliflower. And yeah, on a show on YouTube time scale, that took a lot. Okay, so there we are. And unfortunately, I'm cooking for one tonight. Hello, I'm not in the camera a lot, am I? Oh. Beware of roasted cauliflower. It's too good. It's also very high in fiber. I'll leave that to your imagination. So in this pan, I have some also cold, half a red onion, cut up, little olive oil, cooked for about half an hour. Yeah, if you watch this channel, we do that a lot. There's a little browning on this. It's red onion tonight. Mainly dirty dishes, because I wanted some extra color. Now, there are incantations or versions of this recipe that require black olives, but I don't like them in my cauliflower. You like them, use them. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. Little bechamel. What is bechamel, or what is this bechamel? Well, it's a clump of butter, an equal-sized clump of flour, and because we are actually watching the fat, I use chicken stock. Oh, chicken stock. Happy chicken stock. Yeah, I am actually cutting back. I'm drinking wine instead of bourbon tonight. Salt, pepper, and nutmeg. You saw how thick that was. You'll notice it is also cold. Yeah, I'm breaking the rules all sorts of left and right tonight. Like I said, this is an old Italian recipe. Back before everybody was having cauliflower pizza. All right. We've got 3 eggs beaten up. I won't try to show you because I just poured on the floor. But that's going to be our main binder, just like meatloaf. Now I am not adding breadcrumbs, but I am adding shredded Parmesan. Yeah, meatloaf. Only cauliflower. The way your grandma used to do it. And I just happen to have a little disposable loaf pan. So let's get this stuff mixed together. So in here we have vegetable, protein, other vegetable known as cheese these days for the way I've been eating lately. I'm joking about that, of course. Starch in the form of the bechamel. Yeah, in theory, this is a complete meal. It's a little rare, though. So, there we go. Cauliflower is basically a meatloaf. No, I didn't bother to grease the pan. The cheese will provide a little bit of oil. And that should be enough. Yeah, during those holidays, I was coming up with some new recipes and having a little fun. And then, of course, life, God decided to make life a little bit less than ideal. But here we are. And it looks kind of like a custard, to be honest with you. Not terribly appealing. But what we're going to do is we're going to throw that in. And bake it and to go. So, once that has time to cook, it's going to take about 20-25 minutes. Then you can top it with a little breadcrumbs, Parmesan, maybe some dried chives if you're in the mood. That's it. Yeah. That's what we call complicated around here. My heavens. I'm talking a lot. It's been a long 12 minutes so far. So this is social media. Please be good social citizens and subscribe. That thing, it's going to cook for about half an hour. I'll sprinkle some Parmesan and breadcrumbs on top. Little olive oil just for good luck. That's it. Dinner. Serve that with bread, maybe a salad, whatever floats your boat. There's a lot of vegetables in there, some protein, some good stuff. So that's it. Thank you, and goodbye.